Hey everyone, in this video we will discuss the fuzzy join. So we'll discuss the right fuzzy join in Power Query Editor. So let's start. So I'll just quickly show you the tables I've got. So I've got the employee table, which contains the information about the employee and their name and the department they belong to. And then I've got the sales table, which contains information about the sales ID, the employee name, and the sales amount they've made. So we'll use the sales amount as the table on the right hand side and the employee on the table on the left hand side. So let's start. So I'm on the Home tab in the Power Query Editor, and here I'll just click on Merge Queries, but I'll just start with Merge Queries as new. So we'll keep the employee tables on the left hand side and the sales table on the right hand side. So let's do that. So we'll keep the employees table and the sales table, and we'll join them based on the employee name for now. And what we'll do is, so it's saying that the selection matches 1 of 10 records. So if we're doing a left outer, but let's say we are more after the right outer, so it's still the same. So if I hit OK, so it'll create a table for us. So let me just expand this, and we'll get all the tables from this. So we'll get the other tables which are in the, so this is the employee table, this is the sales table. So you can see there's only one match, which is Emily Davis, and that's because it's a 100% match. Now the trick with fuzzy logic is, so I'll just click on the gear icon here, so it opens this. So you can see if I say use fuzzy matching, and which is what we were using, let's go down. So this similarity threshold is what decides. So I'll remove all of these for now, and it's saying 5. So let's start with this for now, and then I'll take you through it as we go along. So you can see now it's matching Emily Davis. So though there are slight differences, maybe Sarah Johnson. So Sarah Johnson is a one-on-one match. John Smith is a one-on-one match. This one's not a one-on-one match, but it still joined them. Adrian, it's a low case, but it's still matching it. So let's go back and we'll explore this. So this similarity threshold is a big one. So this decides the number of matches you get. So, and this is a value between 0 and 1. So let's say if I say it is 1, I want a 100% match. So if I hit this and say OK, so now let's go back here and see which one's matching. So you can see only Emily Davis is matching. There is no other match that can be found. Now let's start playing around with this. So if I were to go in, and let's say for the fuzzy, I can change the threshold to 0.9. And you can see now it's matching 5 rows, which means that the 90% of the fields are matching. And you can keep reducing it. So you'll see this number keeps going up. So there's not much of a difference. Let's say it's still not there. I'll say 0.6, still not there. So 0.5, 0.4. And you can see all of a sudden there are 8 rows which are matching. So let's do 5 and see what happens. So 5 rows are matching. So let's go here and see. So you can see Emily Davis is matching Emily Davis, Sarah Johnson is matching Sarah Johnson. And there are slight typos. So you can see this Sarah Johnson, the last name is not the same. And with like John Smith, you can see John Smith, there's a typo in the name in the sales table. So, but you know, it depends. We are like, hey, we want to get 90% or 80% matches, and we are happy with it. In this case, what we've said is we are happy with 50% of the match. Now let's make it 0.4. So if I make it 0.4, then you can see all of a sudden it's saying. So let's go here, and you can see. So there's a lot of values which are starting to match now. So it's matched a lot. Even Adrian Bing is getting matched. So let's go back here. We'll explore a few other options now. So with the fuzzy logic, I'll just make it 0.6 maybe, and see what happens. So I'm curious to see if Adrian Bing is still a match. So let's make it 1. So we'll make this fuzzy matching 1 for now. And you'll see that even Adrian Bing doesn't match, though it's a one-on-one match, but it's a lowercase and uppercase issue. So it doesn't pick anything. But if I go and click on the gear icon, and here under fuzzy matching, I say, hey, ignore the case. See, it's matching 2 rows now. So if you go here, you'll see Adrian Bing is getting matched to Adrian Bing. Now there's another option. So let me go here. So let's say you know that, for example, the sales table has a different name for an employee, then the employee table. So you can create your own mapping table for something like that. So I'll just tell you what I mean. So in the employee table, there is this employee called Apple. And let's say in the sales table, there is no Apple, but he's been given the name Fruit Loop. So this is just an example. So now if you go to the mapping table, I can say Apple is equal to Fruit Loop. And now when I do the merge, I'll click on the gear icon and I'll add the mapping table. So I've got the fuzzy option taken, and then I'll say the transform table is mapping, and I'll hit OK. And now if we go to the next step, you will see, so we've got Adrian. Oh, that's interesting. So Fruit Loop has not joined in. Let's just go and see. So from is Fruit Loop, to is Apple. So let's go here. Double click this. So that's interesting. I think it should have worked. Transformation table. So that's what we provided. And if I take this out, does that make a difference? Let's see. So I've just taken that option out. It'll match other ones as well. And you can see now it's matching Fruit Loop to Apple. So that's what it has done. But let's go back. So there's a bit of option that you have to play with. So now if I go back here, and now if I take this mapping table off, so no mapping table, and hit OK. And now if I go back here, you can see for Fruit Loop, there's no match. So it's a bit of, you have to play around with the fuzzy, with the fuzzy matching option, you have to play around with the similarity threshold. And then you can also specify maximum number of matches. So that's an option that you can use. So it will always match one and not more than one. And you can also give match by combining text paths. So it gives you that example that it will join those two texts in order to find the matches. So in this video, just to recap, we explored the fuzzy right outer join option in the Power Query Editor. And so the similarity threshold is a big one that you have to cover. And we looked at the ignore case option, and we looked also at the transformation table option. It wasn't working for us, but when we played around with the similarity threshold, the value started appearing. So I hope you find this video useful, and thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel and like my videos if you enjoy what I'm doing. Let me know if you would like me to take any specific topics. Cheers. Bye.